Welcome to episode 22 of the Group Ironman series. If you are wondering why I'm fishing and I just got 60 fishing, it is because of the Kramjo Achievement Diaries. In the last episode, I mentioned there are two small things I want to get done before I get back onto the Slayer grind, and no, 60 fishing was not one of those things, but the Kramjo Hard Diary is. The reason I want to get the Kramjo Hard Diaries done is the Kramjo Gloves 3 actually have a teleport to the gem mine, which is pretty much right beside Duradel. I know the Kramjo Gloves 4 give you a teleport straight to Duradel, but the requirements are way too high to go for. If we take a look at the Kramjo Diary here, there's actually only 3 requirements that I need to get that I don't currently have. 65 fishing, Typo One-Eye Trio, and 44 rune crafting. Those are actually a lot easier than you think, because the fishing requirements actually are already done. 60 fishing is all I need, because my teammates were actually able to get an Admiral Pie from Scorpia, so I'll be using that to catch the Kramvon. So this might seem random, but there's Tears of Guthix done. The weekly update is about to come in, so I'm going to go ahead and do my weekly tiers now, wait for the weekly update, and do a quest in between, and then come back and do it again. And there's a chance, if I get really good RNG, that this will just be enough to get me 44 rune crafting. So let's go and do our one run and see what it gets us. I think I did pretty decent, 144 tiers. I'm actually curious what level that's going to get me. I think I'm 35 currently. That's going to get me all the way to 38. That is pretty amazing. There is the Tybo One-Eye Trio quest completed, the only quest I needed completed for the Kramjo Medium and Hard Diary, so that is nice. So now the only skill requirement I am missing to complete the Kramjo Medium and Hard Diary is 44 rune crafting, so I can craft nature runes. For some reason, it says 7 days until I can use Tears of Guthix again, which means the method I was thinking about probably won't work, so I'll have to manually train my rune crafting myself. I am 38, almost 39, and we do need a lot of cosmic runes, so I'm thinking maybe I just do that. So I was just doing my birdhouse runs and I noticed I was about to get a level, but that's not why I decided to record, because not only did I just get a level, but I also got myself 1525 total level, so that's very nice. So not only am I getting 61 Hunter for my birdhouse run, but if I pick this Limpert right here, I am also getting myself 72 farming, which means I can now plant Calquats without boosting, and if I boost, I can now plant magic saplings. Oh, I have made myself about 1,000 cosmic runes, and I have to say, rune crafting is just as bad as you hear. It is absolutely awful. I think I'm going to do the last 3 levels at Arceus Library, because I just can't stand this anymore. Spending a little bit of time at the library, I got myself 44 rune crafting, so now we have all the requirements for the Kramjo Medium and Hard Diary, so let's go ahead and knock that out. Alright, I've gone ahead and got the Medium and Hard Diary completed, so if we go ahead and claim our rewards here, should get ourselves the Kramjo Gloves 3 and a bunch of XP lamps, which I'm just going to slap onto Herblore. Probably get myself 60 Herblore, so that's nice. If we just walk here, 60 Herblore. Pretty big, but the biggest thing is the Gem Mine Teleport, which is right next to Duradel, and it's also right next to a bank deposit. Speaking of Duradel, the last thing I actually wanted to unlock before I jump right back into the Slayer grind is Slayer Ring. So if we go down here to Ring Bling, I'm going to go ahead and confirm. And I was going to go into like a really in-depth way of getting 75 crafting, but I have a Willy Cat and plus 5 boost isn't the hardest thing in the world to get, so I think I'm just going to plus 5 boost, grab a few rings, and that'll be good enough. Now this is the beautiful sight, a full inventory of orange spices. This will almost definitely get me the plus 5 boost I need. I got the plus 5 boost, so now we are making our first Slayer rings. I managed to make myself 22 Slayer rings, which is enough for now. I would have liked a little bit more, but it's just fine, so let's head back to Slayer now. One last thing before I get into Slayer, I started up my kingdom recently and I haven't checked it since. I think I'm going to go ahead and collect my resources, 1 Guam seed, bunch of herbs, and a lot of seeds, and a lot of maple logs, which is really good for fletching. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit more cash in there, and then we can head back to Slayer. Hellhound task completed, now we are back at Slayer. Got 2 ancient shards from that task, but I do have some clue scrolls in the bank, so I think I'm going to attempt that before getting a new task. So I got to the last step of the hard clue, and it actually requires me to go to the Piscalarius fishing colony. I can't actually do that until I do the Swan song quest. I saw a lot of you guys comment in the last episode that I should probably do my quests if it's like a clue requirement type of thing. A lot of them I weren't doing because it would like unlock a certain task I don't want to do. But this one I don't mind doing, and we're already at the last step of the hard clue, so I guess let's go ahead and get Swan Song done. There it is, the Swan Song quest completed. Now we can go ahead and finish up that clue scroll. So there is the casket. You guys told me to do the quest. I went ahead and did it. Am I going to get rewarded for it? 243k, I guess that's the purple sweets, but oh, the dig site teleports as well. Not really rewarded. There it is. We got the casket. I think this is the first delete on the account. I have no idea what to expect. Let's just go ahead and open it. Oh, I want a chance. I know this means you don't get a mimic, but let me go ahead and enable that. So now that we have mimics enabled, let's see what we get from our elite casket. It looks like we are going to get ourselves, not much, green firelighters, dragonstone bracelet, so we can enchant that. That's kind of cool, I guess, but really not much. Okay, now that all of that is out of the way, I'm actually glad we got a casket for both a hard and elite, but now it's time to get a new task. Skeletal wyverns, solid task, small amount. Still on the wyvern task, but I just got myself 83 HP. Skeletal wyvern task completed. I did forget to reset my loot tracker, so there's a few extra kills there, but you guys get the gist. So Duradel, what are you going to bless me with today? Looks like we're going to get some black demons. That is amazing. We can go ahead and do some demonic gorillas. I am so excited. You have no idea actually how excited I am. So here's the setup I'm going to demonic gorillas with. Fortunately for me, Dark World Order just got himself ranging potions, so I'm able to use those on task. But even without the ranging potions and without even being on task yesterday, like, it was doing pretty decent DPS on the demonic gorillas. So you guys know how excited I am. I'm like fumbling my words. If you don't know much about me, I am actually notorious for being extremely dry at demonic gorillas. I have over 2,000 KC between all of my accounts without a single Zenite, and I have every other item completed, so I'm hoping to redeem myself. First trip done, got 8 kills, that's not too bad at all. I'm going to make a few adjustments, but 8 kills on the first trip, that's amazing. So I forgot to record because I was kind of just vibing, but I did just get myself a ballista spring. I talked about earlier how my account is about 2,000 dry of Zenites. Just so you guys know, I've gotten every drop in the game, not all multiple times, but most of them multiple times, except for a Zenite. So I hope the curse isn't just like moving from one account to the next. Well guys, we got it. Zenite Shard. After 2,000 kills between all of my accounts, I can finally say it exists. I am below 100 KC. Wow. In case you guys are curious, I've only killed 66 demonic gorillas so far, so I am very happy with that. Oh, sorry I'm not recording these clips live. I'm kind of like vibing to music at the same time while just killing demonic gorillas. I actually got myself a second ballista spring if I scroll up here. Yeah, there it is. Ballista spring, 30k, and then you see the little 2 from the stackable chat thing, so yeah. Still on this demonic task, but I actually just got myself 76 Slayer, so that is actually pretty good. Here we are, Black Demon task completed. What a great task. Got myself 1 Zenite Shard, 2 Ballista Limbs, not sure exactly what I'm going to do with those. 140 tasks in a row, so I get 75 points, and also over 60,000 XP from that task. Absolutely amazing. Before I forget, here is the loot from the Demonic Gorilla task. So I don't think anything will top that task, but let's just go ahead and go to the next one. Going back to Worms, at least I can bank the bones for someone to get prayer XP. Worms task completed, and I actually got an elite and hard clue scroll from the demonic gorilla task. I just really don't want to do a clue scroll right now, I just want to continue Slayer, so that is what I'm going to do. So let's grab our new task, let's see what we're going to get. More black demons, that's actually great. Guess we're going back to demonics. I'm actually about to get myself a very big strength level here. If I go ahead and attack and actually hit, we get ourselves 90 strength. That is actually huge. And it's actually going to make me change my combat style. That's how huge it is. I'm going to change to attack and get my attack stat to 80, and then also get my defense after I get my attack to 80. But 90 strength. So here is kind of a milestone update. I have now killed 200 demonic gorillas, and I literally just completed the quest yesterday. So that is absolutely amazing. If we go ahead and check my collection log, I think I have to go to Glow's experiments. We have gotten ourselves 1 Zenite and 2 Ballista Springs. It would have been better to get 2 Zenites and maybe even 3, but I am not complaining. I'm happy I finally got a Zenite in one of my accounts. Again, like I said, I've never gotten a Zenite before today, so that's absolutely amazing. I'm probably going to end off the video here, and I actually want to explain why I'm ending the video off here. The reason being is next video, I actually want to do 24 hours of Slayer. I don't want to guarantee that, but the only big thing right now that I need to do is Slayer. There's no big grind in between. I've gotten all the questing, all the side tracks done. It's just 83, 85, 87 Slayer, get everyone the drops. And afterwards, we're going to do the Inferno. That's right, I promised to do the Inferno after 87 Slayer on one of my previous videos if you hit a certain amount of likes, and we just hit that amount of likes. So, I will be doing the Inferno right after 87 Slayer. I do want to clarify, actually, not right after 87 Slayer. I do have, quote-unquote, a dream list. It's not going to be like a 100-hour grind to get gear for the Inferno, but I'm not just going to jump straight in right after 87 Slayer, if that makes sense. Really is just a few small things, mainly the weapon upgrades. So, yeah, right after 87 Slayer, it's the Inferno time.